Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today, on behalf of Mr. Adif, and of course, I'm one of the citizens. What interests other interests me. I'm going to start a new the workshop today with an interactive website. This website, frankly, helps us a lot to be more practical and to do things or to do exercises or to do items in a proper way. For me, I always prefer the practical items, the practicals ideas. I don't like theoretical ideas. I need to produce something which has a real effect inside the classroom, inshallah. You know, even some of my colleagues here saw me working in such a website. I see here a lot of chats. Would you mind stop chatting just and listen? Okay, until we finish what we are going to say, and to have a public or general benefit. The website is called, my dear, learningapp.org. And when you find the word org here, as I hear from the people who are working with the internet, most of it is free. Here I have two
Hello,
parts.
Mr. Adil.
Yeah, hello. The first part is theoretical part, and the second part is the first part is theoretical part, and the second part is practical one. We are going to form activities, interactive activities. But first of all,
Good morning, Mr. Nader. How are you?
Good morning, all of you. Let's see now. Of course, as I told you before, the learningapp.org is the name of the website, and we have theoretical ideas. This is the front of the website. Okay, what is the aim? And of course, everything has an aim. The aim of the session, or the aim of the website here, or the aim of our workshop, is to create digital, interactive, and the multimedia learning modules with authorizing tools. Frankly, this website has excellent I think about 20 interactive tools which help us to form in a proper way things which of course you will find after this session, inshallah. If you apply this, you will find good things inside the classroom. I mean, you will find it the reflect of this workshop inside the classroom if you apply this workshop, this website, because you will find about 20 different tools, 20 different slides which emerge the thinking skills in a proper way. I trust me. And I think Mr. Wael here, when we were during the COVID time, we worked together, and he saw how the students interact with such website. Also, Mr. Nasser Hamdi and a lot of my colleagues here have an experience with this website. So the aim here is to create digital, interactive, and multimedia learning modules with authorizing tools. Learning App is a multimedia interactive website for creating learning apps. This is, of course, what is the, if I say why this, or what is Learning App? Of course, it's a German website. Learningapp.org not only allows teacher, but also pupils with little effort have different emergent thinking skills. Yeah, good. Students, teachers, of course, they help them in the process of teaching, and the students could find different thinking skills. You know, like comparison, make a comparison, make classification, matching. These are some of the thinking skills, arrangement, and so on. to create and manage online in an appealing way, appealing form, in very good forms. And you, of course, you will discover after the session how this is important and how it's appealing and attractive for most of the students and the teacher at the same time. But here is, we'll have, you know, a background about the history of learning. Learning with machines has a long history. Of course, here is a comparison between learning in the classroom with the and the machine. And a last question here. I hope that anyone can answer me. What is the best teaching aid, do you think? What is the best teaching aid? Anyone can answer me? Anyone can help me? Should I select? I'll ask Mr. Atif Sadiq first. Mr. Atif, what do you think the best teaching aid?
Good morning, everybody here in the chat, and thanks a lot, Mr. Adil, for giving others to have a benefit with your Mr. Adil. For this one, I don't know exactly if we have the pin, but I think everything has its own aids. Okay, so we cannot determine exactly which the best methods with. Just depend on us or on the list. That's my opinion.
Thank you, Mr. Atif. Anyone can answer me? Anyone who has another opinion about the best teaching aid? I have something in my mind, frankly. Anyone can help me? Mr. Nasser Hamdi, what is the best teaching aid, do you think, if you are here?
Wael معك Mr. Adil.
Okay, Mr. Wael, go on.
Okay, let my colleague, no problem. Let my colleague.
Okay, Mr. Nasser and Mr. Wael, of course, my close friends. Okay, Mr. Nasser, start.
Nasser.
Okay.
Yeah, let him go with you.
Okay, start, Mr. Nasser.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Alaikum
barakatuh.
assalam, my dear friend, my dearest friend.
Good morning, Mr. Adil and all colleagues.
Good morning,
to you all.
friend.
I think, Mr. Adil, all aids you can use in class are effective, but the best one, I think, games.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nasser. I like your ideas. Mr. Wael.
Yeah, I join my voice to Mr. Nasser. Games sometimes is very nice for the students because they want to change the environment around them or that they live.
Okay,
So
thank
games,
you.
sometimes we have World Wall, one of them World Wall. We have many sites online, you can use it. But I think they are amused with the World Wall. Yeah, they like it much.
Thank you, Mr.
So we
Wael.
can go on with this. No
I
problem.
thank you,
We
Mr.
have
Wael,
different things on it.
but up to now, I'm trying to trick you, frankly, with my question. It's a tricky question. And I'll tell you what the best aid now. The best aid, frankly, is not websites, not the anything concerning computer or machine. The best aid is the teacher himself or herself. You know, as we are teachers, we are the best aid. And when we say a teacher is an aid, is the aid which monitor everything. Okay, this is my tricky question, frankly. So the history of teaching with machines, with computers, with online, started with B.F. Skinner. And we know Skinner, I think, very famous man in education. Okay, here is, of course, we have the books as teachers and technicians, people who are using the computers, cooperate with us. We are the teacher, we have the information in box, but who can make the machine work, who can make the machine help us to simplify these pieces of information are the technicians or the people of who are responsible on making ITs or the iTools or something like this. So this is the cooperation between teacher and technician. So technician is part and parcel from the educational process. Okay, my darling. Again, however, interactive exercises are mostly made by computer scientists, designers, as you see here. So computer designers as I told you, as I said before, are part and parcel from the educational process. We should not forget that websites here help us in the process of trial and error by diversity tools like the learn, error, learn, and trial, and so on. This is a circle. You know, the theory of learning, error, trial, and error. As you see here, the child is trying. This female child is trying to put these bases in its right location, its right position, and she's trying. So not to forget, we should not forget that the process of education is learning and error. And of course, self-correcting here why I put this slide in particular, because we are going to see now in the website how could we correct for ourselves. Here is we have also potential like multimedia for correction, for self-correction, multimedia, as you see here, different kind of multimedia. Here is also we have self-correction, excellent, very good, good, average, poor, okay. Individualization, the students can work by himself. Here is, it's like a circle also to adjust the, or to make or to create, you know, like a taxonomy of, I don't know, this is Bloom, you know, to create, to share, and so on. Yes, we have, you know, professional, we have, when we are dealing with computer, we are dealing with tools, we have some ideas, which is like a hobby, it's not professionals, okay? And we have, at the same time, we have professional developments or ideas when we, as we see with the publishers, with the computer designers, and so on. This is very important, by the way, in the process. Or surrounding tools, when we have a tool, either in learning app, in Word Wall, in Life Worksheet, we have the template, the content, and then we have the product. As you see, this is a template like a shirt here, it's a white shirt, and then we have this is the content, and then we have the final product. Here is we have this front of this is like in our website. I'm going to hurry. Okay, this is the front. Frankly, this is the templates of our our aimed learning app or aimed website today. Okay, and we'll have, of course, you have again the idea, make the template, fill the content, save the app, and then share it. These are the main points we are going to tackle during the process of creating or making template, or making an exercise or something like this, or an interactive exercise. Created apps. We have in our website here, we have private apps. You can make it for yourself, use it inside the classroom, or you can make it in public. And the same as Life Worksheets. Okay, the same as Life Worksheet, and the same like Kahoot, team like, I think Mr. Nasser and a lot of my colleagues here are. So Mr. Wael also is quizzes. I my background with them, they have good experience in dealing with these websites. So any website has private apps and public apps. You can change the private apps into public apps. Okay. This is also some things from the work, you know, the faces of the apps, as if we can say it like this, like this, like this. We'll check now practically. So so after having this theoretical part, let's go to the main part of our topic today, which is learning app ideas. Okay. This is learning app. You know, just log into the internet writing learning app. I'll start from the beginning. Look, this, by the way, is a German. I wrote here in Google. I wrote learning app. Okay, learning app with all interactive. This is German. Deutsch as well. I'm not good in German. Maybe I have my son here who can speak German, but he can help me. But anyhow, no problem. Here is, we have interactive and multimedia. This is a German website in origin. Okay.
Mr. Adil.
Okay.
Good.
Just if you try with me, I'll be thankful to you. If you will do it practically now. And this is the most important part of our session for today. This is the website. I'll click here. Okay. Of course, if you don't have an account, you just click login. And if you don't have an account, you just register a new account. As it's very, very easy, and it's 100% free. Okay. Okay, Mr.
Mr. Adil, excuse me.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think it is better to mute all the mics so as to let you only speak. Mute all the mic because there's some
As you
noise
see, Mr.
around.
Al-Hadi, but I think that we are colleagues. We are together. We are family. But as you like.
No,
problem.
sometimes maybe there is noise around anybody. Maybe. I
Okay.
think.
Okay, Mr. Al-Hadi. Okay, as you see, you are the administrator of this part, so I have to listen to you. Okay. So as you see here, we have you see this is my email, and you have to put a password. If you want to register, just click here. But if you have already done an account, it's okay. It's accepted now. It's accepted now to follow. Okay, to follow me here. I give you the chance to look. I'll give you the chance to have the idea. Okay, login. Okay, this you will have this. This is the account. You have different kinds of language. It accesses most of these languages, but for Arabic, it's not. You can use only translation, and I don't care about Arabic because our pain here is with the English language. So it's important to realize this. Here is, we have, I'll show you something about tutorial of this website. I click here. Welcome to the tutorial. Here we will explain the most important functions of learning app.org. You can end the tutorial at any time via the close button. Of course, no problem. Here is, we'll start now to have an overlook preview on a preview or an overlook, a general overlook on the website. Okay. Next. Here you can enter keywords to search the app collection. If you want to search about anything, by the way, we have not only 100, but thousands of different topics here. Just write here, for example, present simple, past simple, jobs, vocab, any kind of activity you want to perform or you want to find, and you will find a ready-made the apps here. Okay, so it's normal to find such things here. Okay, then by the way, when you try, this is my remark here, when you try when you try to find something like this, you should press enter. Press enter from enter button. Okay, don't use the mouse, but press enter, and you will find hundreds or thousands about one topic. And I think it's even more available than more available than Life Worksheet or these other websites. Here, Prowdy app. If you want to know what apps are already available, click here to go to the overview page. This page gives you different apps in different subjects, in English, in physics, in math, and so on. Here you can create your own apps. Create an app, you use the templates, and you create your own apps, and we'll do it now practically, inshallah. Before leaving, we'll have such apps now. Here is my stuff. These are the stored, okay, stored apps of you. Okay, it's put here in one part, in one place. As you see here. Excuse me just 1 minute. I have to do something. Okay, I'm sorry. After this, we'll have go back. Let's look and at the overview page of all the apps in more details. Okay, these are the apps. These are the different apps. You know, as you see here, we have different categories of apps. We have different categories of subjects. All categories here. Here you can select a category to filter the apps by subject: English, math, physics, and so on. Let's take a look at the category history, and you will know the history of the app. When were they made? Okay, they will give you, even if you edit one app, you will find the edit time and the time of the history of creating such an app. Here is, you can filter by language and school level. Look, you can move. This can be moved, but I think my computer is not good. My mouse is not good enough to help me. So you can move here to find in this line, you know, you can find primary, secondary, advanced, and so on. Here is, if you click here on the app details, look, here is one app, it's open now. For example, this is a number line, and we will discover these are, for example, if we want to arrange for arrangements, and this is the first one of the thinking skills to arrangements. For example, here is if you are studying history, or if we are studying something like this, even if we are studying for example, if I say adverb of frequency, you can put always, sometimes, usually, and so on in such a number line, and ask the students to arrange them in a proper way. Okay. Here is, if you find an already made one, you can just click here, create an app, okay, and you will have a page, open page, and you can change. Then you can bookmark. If you want to create, it's okay. If you want to keep the same app in your account, it's okay here. Here's bookmark in my apps, or create similar app. You have two different choices, two different options, and you can choose and select among them. Here, of course, you can embed or just click here to copy the link of the app, or you can embed it or share it. Anyhow, take any link from here and put it in, send it to the students. Very easy, and I think it's much easier than any other website. Here is, you have to create apps. Let's go back to creating apps. You can either use existing app. Yeah, as I told you before, here are the different templates or the different apps as we discussed before. You know, these are the, from this here, you will find about 20 different apps. Here is, for example, matching, classification, number line, order, simple order in different way. Okay, and we'll discover more now. Next, here's, we opened an app and already made, we have, if you open any template, you will find 3 or more than 3 examples. Okay, next, create your app, your own app. Time is running. I think after this time, I think we'll have to go back again. Okay, and to practice, to have more practical time to create apps. Anyhow, just to save the time, here is, I'm going to show you how to create one app, for example. Okay, well, check. Here is make and do. Make and do. Here is one app, classifying app, make and do. Okay. I'll create similar app. Just click here. Put the I'll check anyone to help me. Okay. Mr. Wael. Mr. Wael, assalamu alaikum.
Yes, alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Mr. Wael, you are going to
Yes.
help me because we have an idea. Mr. Wael, if you want to, for example, to have verbs and noun, verbs, okay, and
Uh-huh.
noun, okay. This is the title, the app title, okay. Match the
Okay.
given expression with verbs. We can write it here, the verb and noun. If my dearest colleague, if we have now, I think 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. If we finish, we are going back again for 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Okay, verbs and noun.
We can say make money, make friends.
Just 1 minute, just 1 minute. No, I have, you know, my idea is just to have verbs and noun. We have to differentiate between two categories, the category of a verb and the category of a noun. Okay, give me, forget about this. Here is, I'm sorry. Okay, here is, we're right now. Can you give me some nouns? Yes, like what? Noun, grammatically. Game. Star. Again, Mr. Wael,
Yes.
give
No,
me some
it's
nouns.
a
Any
noun.
nouns.
Sound.
Sound.
Yes.
Just tell me.
Yes.
Money.
Money. We have reals, dollars.
Yeah. Any noun. Fish. Okay. Just that's enough.
Yes.
Okay. This is the noun. And here we'll have some verbs. Verbs.
Yes.
Like what? Like
Read.
yeah.
Yes.
Read. Clean. Tidy.
Yes. Clean.
Shop.
Shop.
Yeah. Clean. Play. Lay.
Play. Yes.
Cook. Any noun.
Business. Work.
Work, and so on. Now I created in a very easy way two different categories. Okay, I can have a background. If you want to add more than one category, for example, if you want to adjectives, noun, verbs, and so on, you can add here another group. Okay, here is you have option to either to put the display the card after each other, or you have you know, I'm not going to put them in order and like in a random way. Here is you give the feedback to the students. Good, congratulations, مثلا Mr. Islam مثلا. Okay, for example. Okay, you write your name or your name of your student. If you want to have to put marks here, if you give a noun, for example, a noun, nouns, noun, refer, for example, to people. Just this is just to give hints. Verbs, refer to action. You just write something here as a note or something, any note you write, okay? And then you come here to finish, okay? Yeah, just, but every time try to check that you are doing well. Okay, here's finish, finish, ending, and show preview. Finish. Okay, I finish. They will give you first before saving it. Here is the title, verbs and noun. Here is noun as verb, and you have to have a look before, then save. Okay, save it. Okay, shop. It's a noun or a verb, Mr. Wael? Shop. Anyone with me? Mr.
Yes.
Wael is.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Right. Mr. Sayyid Jamaluddin, be with me also, just to check. I'll have a pair work between you and Mr. Wael. Mr. Sayyid, if you don't mind. Okay, Mr. Sayyid not here. Mr. Taha. Mr. Taha Ahmed. Mr. Taha. Mr. Taha.
Yeah, Mr. Adil.
Yeah, okay. You and Mr. Wael here. Shop, it's a noun or a verb? You can compete together. Huh?
Verb.
Verb. Shop is a verb. Wael, game, huh?
Yes. Yes.
How are you, my friend? You are students now. Game. A noun or a verb?
Game is a noun.
It's a noun. Star.
It's a noun.
A noun. Taha, huh?
Noun.
Read. You come together.
Verb.
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 Huh? Play.
Verb.
Verb.
I have a mistake, okay? Huh? Fish.
Okay.
Noun.
It can be both. But I'll consider it here as a
Yes.
noun.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are right.
Sound. Huh? In a hurry.
It's a noun.
It can be both, by the way. Sounds good. Money. Okay. Clean. And so on. Look, I have here one mistake according to what I said. Here is I bought. And congratulations, well done, and good luck, Mr. Islam. For example,
That's amazing. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
if you want the help here, what's a noun and what's a verb? Look here, just to click here. And nouns refer to people, verbs. Look, my friends, out of my experience, this gives you, you know, a complete data. It's different from the other website because you can explain, it can help you in explaining the lesson, giving the feedbacks, giving hints, giving notes, and so on, and have different categories. Like now I'll go back to my stuff here. I mean, my apps here, and you will find, you know, you will discover it by yourself. I don't know how much time is still now. We will have sometimes, but I'll show you something. I'll open this, for example, I'll open one by one just to show you, and you will discover it by yourself. If you want to mark, just put a mark here. You create it, you will find this way. If you want to create something like this, just create app, but I'll show you how does it work. Here is between enough and two. Students could finish the exercise because it was enough or too long. For example, too long. I just put here, it gives me a color. Okay, I could answer the question. It wasn't easy enough. It's very easy. and it helps you in explaining the lesson. It's better even than PowerPoint. My grandma can't hear the television. It is not loud. It isn't loud enough, and so on. This is one idea. The other idea, because time is running, frankly. Mr. Atif, I'll allow everyone to speak now. Mr. Atif, you hear me? Mr. Atif.
Yes, Mr. Can you hear me?
Right. Do you want to
Mr.
continue
Adil,
after
can
the
you hear
session? Do you want to have more time? We have 1 minute.
No, just please your colleagues here to 10 minutes to complete your lecture, please. Okay, my friends, please, maybe the session will end 1 or 2 minutes. Please